Dallas is a city under siege. It began as a peaceful protest. Suddenly, chaos. People ran for their lives as a barrage of sniper fire erupted.
Shots fired, officer down. It's an assist officer.
12 police officers were shot. 5 of them were killed. It was the deadliest toll on law enforcement since 9/11.
Got a guy with a long rifle. We don't know where the hell he's at. We got one more shooter out here.
Police rushed to the aid of their fallen colleagues, taking cover behind patrol cars.
We got an open window. We got rifles hanging out.
Witnesses hiding out in a parking garage recorded the terrifying moments on their cell phones.
It's a sniper from up here somewhere. It's a sniper?
It was a coordinated ambush-style attack with 2 sets of snipers raining down bullets from perches above, trying to kill as many cops as possible. Ambush reads the front page of the Dallas Morning News. This gruesome video shows one of the suspects firing off shots with an assault rifle while hiding behind a pillar. A heroic police officer takes him on, but is shot down at point-blank range. 3 suspects, including 1 female, are now in custody. A 4th suspect was killed during a tense standoff with officers. He has been identified as Micah Xavier Johnson. He was 25 and claimed to be an Army vet.
We saw no other option but to use our bomb robot and place a device on its extension for it to detonate where the suspect was.
Police say the rampage was fueled by anger over the recent police shootings of 2 black men.
He wanted to kill officers, and he expressed killing white people. He expressed killing white officers. He expressed anger for Black Lives Matter. None of that makes sense. None of that is a reason or legitimate reason to do harm to anyone.
And once again, it's on. Okay. What it is we got brother Micah Johnson. A lot of y'all might not know this brother. He has something to do with the uprising that happened in Dallas a few years back. Specifically behind the shootings and killings of black unarmed men in America due to the police. It's one of those situations to where, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? And for what it's worth, this brother was trying to do his part and speak up for the injustice that black men face, and women and children face every day here in America. So my question today is, do we look at this brother as a hero? Or do we look at this brother as a villain, as a victim of America? How should we look at this brother? You know, like I said, he did his part in trying to make a difference. Although it may be violently, this brother was a soldier. He went to the military. He was a military vet. You know, will he get recognized as such throughout history? You know, who knows? But for the fundamental, foundational black people and the descendants of slaves here in America, he was standing up for the injustice and the brutality that we face here in America due to the military and police forces, right? So with that being said, right, once again, how do we go about looking at this brother? You know, he was strapped to the T as a soldier. He just didn't have a squad. He didn't have his military with him. And I think maybe, if so, maybe he would have had a bigger impact. He was just a lone soldier going out representing the most misrepresented people that don't defend our heroes, or we picked the wrong type of heroes, right? So when this brother did what he did, it's nothing necessarily to be proud of, but it's damn sure not nothing to be ashamed of. We should be celebrating this brother like they celebrate Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Frederick Douglass, Crispus Attucks, and all the rest of them. I feel like this brother's birthday should be a holiday, and things of that nature. I don't think he gets recognized enough for his contribution of trying to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? This brother came in there with vest on, mask, artillery, right? But he just didn't have an army. He was loosely associated with like Professor Griff, but we know as well as anybody that those type of brothers are not defending or trying to even provoke that type of issue. And I'm not saying that I'm trying to provoke that type of issue. I'm just saying that we know good and well that Professor Griff had nothing to do with the brother going out and doing what he did. And so, yeah, I guess Professor Griff eventually or immediately disassociated himself from the guy, or whatever the case may be. But I remember that was a hot topic around that time period when this was going down. But I just look at it like we as black people don't defend our race enough. We have Mexicans, they will defend La Raza, right? They will always speak of their ancestry in a very proud manner. You have, of course, Asians, right? And they have their cultures and things that they stick to, right? But us as black people, we, I guess they say we too busy fighting with each other to sit back and formulate a plan of defense when it comes to police brutality and different races attacking us and things of that nature. So we're a little behind on that. So this is just a video for awareness, for wake people up, just to remind people that it's other people out there that don't want to stand for injustice, that don't want to take the nonviolent route, that don't want to just sit up and let people do anything and create any kind of havoc and not defend our race or our family or our manhood. So this brother is just a reminder of that type of energy, right? A warrior energy. So, you know, to the brother's spirit, may God bless his soul. Because of course he was a tormented brother, you know, to want to take those drastic means. In the first place, he had to be troubled by what he had seen from not only the military, but what he came home to see in the streets, and the type of reception that he probably received as a soldier, thinking that he would get more respect or admiration as a soldier, you know. So he would go on to join black militant organizations and be, you know, outspoken. And he would probably just see a bunch of coon, boot licking, African booty scratching ass niggas that was not trying to do what he's trying to do. And he had to make the move. You know what I'm saying? Even though he didn't have a military, he still moved as a soldier and made his move on the target that he thought would make enough noise. So on that day in Dallas, he went down in history as like a Nat Turner type figure, Toussaint L'Ouverture type figure, anybody along those lines that went out as a warrior, right? Crispus Attucks comes to mind. There's so many different warrior spirits that this man encompassed, but just didn't get the accolades and respect for that because it has been overshadowed by the heinous act that he had to commit in order for people to take notice that we have a problem here in America that no one seems to want to address even then to now. Police brutality, the police state of America, where all they want to do is lock up a black man, kill a black man, suffocate a black man. I can't breathe. Black Lives Matter, and all this type of stuff. Keep your hands up. All this type of stuff. And why? Why should we still be like that in 2022? And we have been here since the beginning of time and built this country and all the things that come with it. And we still have to be in fear of our lives from the people that are supposed to protect and serve us. And they protect us, all right. They serve us, all right. This is the reason why the brother Michael Johnson did what he did for brothers like Eric Garner, Alton Sterling, Michael Brown. Those brothers were brutally beat and murdered on national television in front of the whole world to witness. And no one did nothing. We sat and watched on World Star, on YouTube, on CNN, on Fox. All we did was watch as they went and murdered more and more brothers and sisters, as they are still doing to this day. And all we did was watch. We marched, we made posts, we made tweets, but no one did anything. No one avenged those brothers' deaths. No one stood up and said no more. No one said this is enough. No one came to the rallying cry of our people except this brother Micah Johnson. He could not take it anymore. He could not stand to see any more abuse of our people in this way on a national scale. Technologically lynched for the world to see over and over on the internet, on TV. It's a fetish for white America to be able to see the faces of the slain victims of crimes by police and other aggressive white organizations. Just like that brother that was taking a jog and was killed by Bubba and his son somewhere in Georgia. And I hope that the people that's looking at this video and watching this video and seeing this video, knowing that it's coming from a place of love, not hate. These innocent brothers lost their lives only for one thing, being black and in the wrong place at the wrong time when the wrong officers came along that had a bad day. And now we got Boosie, performing Fuck the Police in front of the police as he's getting arrested, detained, or whatever. I don't really know what's the point of him doing all this in this climate that we are living in right now in America. But I'm going to watch it very closely before I make any type of decision, I guess. But it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like a good time to be putting that type of energy out, even after you said that that was one of the worst decisions that you could have made, making a song called Fuck the Police. But that's neither here nor there. You are your own man. And all I could say for all his fans and people that care about him, y'all might want to start praying for Boosie, man. It might not look good. Is this a ritual? What's going on? So, yeah. Like, subscribe, share, comment, give me y'all feedback. Tell me what you think about Micah Johnson, what you think about what Boosie out here doing right now, and what's going on with the behavior with the police. One love.